Welcome to our guide on the key filing dates for 2024, essential for every law firm in Ontario. Today, we will walk through the important deadlines set by the Law Society of Ontario, LSO, and the Canada Revenue Agency, CRA. These deadlines are crucial for maintaining compliance and ensuring the smooth operation of your law firm. As we navigate through the year, let's keep these dates in mind to stay proactive and ahead in our legal practice. As we begin the year, our first major deadline is January 15th for payroll source deductions, which recurs monthly. It's vital to accurately calculate and remit CPP, EI, and income tax amounts. Next, by January 25th, we must complete trust reconciliations, as mandated by subsections 18.8 and 22.2 of Bylaw 9. This involves monthly reconciliation of all trust accounts. Finally, January 31st marks the deadline for monthly HST filers. Remember, if your firm's revenue exceeds $30,000 in a quarter, GST/HST charges become mandatory. February brings a critical task for our HR department. By February 29th, we must issue T4 and T4A slips for the previous year to all employees and also file them. This is not just a formality, but a legal obligation to ensure accurate tax reporting for our employees. March 31st is a significant date for all of us here. On this day, the LSO member's annual report is due. Under Bylaw 8, Part 2, every licensee, regardless of their license type, must submit this report annually. It's a good practice to involve your bookkeeper, especially for the financial reporting segment of this report. April is a busy month with several deadlines on the 30th. We have the quarterly transaction levy filing, where real estate and civil litigation transaction levies are due. The same day is also the deadline for quarterly HST filers. Additionally, lawyers who do not practice civil litigation or real estate must submit their annual exemption forms by this date to be exempt from quarterly filings. Lastly, for those registered as annual HST filers, April 30th is the payment deadline for the previous fiscal year. June 15th is a crucial date for annual HST filers. Although the payment for HST is due by April 30th, the actual filing deadline extends to June 15th. This gives us a buffer period to ensure all our documentation is accurate and complete. In July, we have another round of quarterly transaction levy filings and HST filings due by the 31st. This applies for the quarter running from April through June. Timely compliance with these filings is essential for maintaining our firm's financial integrity. As we enter the last quarter of the year, October 31st marks the deadline for both the quarterly transaction levy and HST filings for the July through September quarter. Preparing these filings in advance ensures a smooth end-of-month process. For firms with a non-December 31 fiscal year end, remember that your annual HST filing and payment deadlines occur 3 months after your fiscal year concludes. Similarly, corporate tax filings are due 6 months post your fiscal year end. These alternate deadlines require careful planning and monitoring throughout the year. To conclude, while this guide covers the primary deadlines for 2024, always stay informed of any changes or updates. Remember, this list isn't exhaustive, and circumstances may change, impacting these timelines.